Everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews, and today's movie review is about Gemini Man. And Gemini Man came out in 2019, and it stars Will Smith, and it stars, I'm sorry, I don't know this girl's name, but I know what she's from. It's the Ramona from Scott Pilgrim, and she's also, plays Huntress in Birds of Prey. I'm a big fan of you. I forget your name on the top of my head, but I'll put down in my description what your name is. I'm sorry, I'm blanking, but but Gemini Man is about Will Smith's character. He is a retired, well, pretty much essentially he's a hitman for the FBI, and he wants to retire, and he just wants to, because he's been pretty much a hitman his entire life. He is a trained sniper and pretty much overall assassin. So, and he wants to retire, so he ends up retiring, but, in the agency of, if you work like a hitman or anything, there's no such thing as retiring. We've seen it in all spy genre movies or, big, FBI or CIA-based movies. There's no such thing as retirement. They're going to come after you. So, essentially, they come after him. And there's this one guy that, he finds out this information from, he does this one kill before he retires, that apparently he was never supposed to kill him. Essentially, he found out something that from his friend, when he retired, they shouldn't have found out about his last kill. So he ends up, there's people going after him saying, you shouldn't have retired, and they're trying to kill him for it, and he knows the information. So he has this hard time trying to trust anybody, and there's one girl he comes across, which is the girl from Scott Pilgrim and stuff. So he comes across her, he trusts her because she's telling him the truth, saying I was here to look after you since you retired and make sure you weren't getting yourself in trouble. And he of course knew that she was an FBI agent. He pretty much burned her, saying I just made you, you're undercover, but I know when people are undercover, I'm that good. So they go on this journey trying to find out why they're trying to kill him. Essentially, they're killing everybody that is involved with him. And they made a clone of him. And they send the clone that looks like Will Smith's character after him. And they want him to kill him, his older self. So essentially, they figured he was the best. He would do crazy shooting, pretty much like Deadshot. And they knew he was the best, and they figured, okay, the FBI agents are like, okay, or the CIA, I forget whoever, said, you're the best of the best. We're going to make a ton of you. So that way we save, military lives, and, if we could just send out one person if we send out one person just like you, but without the emotion, and, because you're the best of the best, we would make a perfect soldier, and we would spare so many innocent lives of people joining the military. And he's like, that's not, and then Will Smith, pretty much is like, that's not okay. You have no right to make someone just like me. You know what I mean? There's reasons you shouldn't be doing that. There is no perfect me. And the bad guys are like, of course, there's a perfect you, just without the emotion and all that. They want a killing machine. So essentially this movie is him trying to stop his younger self and stop the people that are making copies of him. And overall, this movie is a great movie. It's that, spy movie of, action. The action in this movie was phenomenal. The score was phenomenal. When they have Will Smith and his other character of his younger self in the same room together, it's probably the pretty damn good CGI of de-aging Will Smith. It's pretty damn good. For, 2019, pretty good. Because, that was in 2019. Avengers Endgame, I think, was, I want to say, same in 2019, or it was in 2020. I think it was in 2019. I forget. It's been a while. I think it was in 2019, but Cap vs. Cap was a little bit better. But, I mean, you really can't compare, because that was just a scene, Cap vs. Cap, compared to, there was multiple scenes, and the de-aged Will Smith was throughout pretty much the entire thing. So overall, that was a great movie. This was a pretty underrated movie. People didn't like this movie. I really enjoyed it. I was shocked I enjoyed it. But I give this movie a 10 out of 10. I would really like to see a second movie of this, which we probably won't see. But I want to know down in the comments what you think, if this movie was good, if you thought the CGI was good and the de-aging, and just if it held up really well in this movie for a 2019 movie. And yeah, go check this movie out. I definitely recommend it. Again, I give it a 10 out of 10. And yeah, that was my review on the Gemini. And yeah, I'll see you next time.